So I've done a lot of videos for the Retro Shelf playlist on my channel, but I realised there's one book I had missed out, and that is the Unofficial Atari Visual History, written by Darren Doyle of Greyfox Books. It was published a couple of years ago. It's the spine and the wraparound cover. Publisher Darren Doyle, project editor Ian Evenden and Sean Townsend, designed and created by Darren. The Atari 8-bit family of home computers was host to an amazing showcase of technical achievement in engineering and designing back in 1978, when Atari unveiled this incredible home computer to the world. It brought with it superb educational software and home computer entertainment unparalleled by any other company at the time, exploring the third-party games visually presented in a neat package of imagery and nostalgia. Created by first-time author Darren Doyle, who grew up with these great home computers and spent many years enjoying the software. Author is also publisher of Atari Gamer and Atari ST Gamer digital magazines. 162 third-party games, exclusive interviews with key industry figures, and more. So let your nostalgic Atari 8-bit vibes take a trip down memory lane with the ultimate 8-bit visual experience. So yes, I didn't have an Atari myself, but I do know many of the games from their Commodore 64 version. So yes, published in 2019. I'd love to check it's still available. Forward. Special thanks to the contributors. As you can see, there's quite a few names there. And then the index, so over 400 pages. Forward by Douglas Crockford. The nice spreads. So the Atari 800 home computer, introducing it, the peripherals, cassette drive and the disk drive. Audience with Justin Whitaker. AE, so into the games now. Alley Cat, you see you've got the cover artwork, got an image from the game, a little bit about it. Action Biker, very similar to the 64 version. Agent USA, educational game. Adventures of Robin Hood. Astro Chase, very important one, winner of the Atari Program Exchange in 1982, which led to the setting up of First Star. It's Arkanoid, good conversion. Archon, Alternate Reality, The City, very impressive. Role-playing games, Aztec Challenge from Paul Norman, which is very different to the C64. An audience with Christopher Murray. Created multiple games. Attack of the Mutant Camels from Jeff Minter, good version. Amarote, the isometric version. BMX Simulator, BC's Quest for Tires. Blue Max, again, game I do love on the C64 as well. Beachhead from Access. Bounty Bob Strikes Back from Bill Hogue. Bristles, Max 2001, not as good as the original, but there we go. Beachhead 2, The Dictator Strikes Back. And then the 800 XL, with the new peripherals, the disk drive and the matching cassette deck. Bruce Lee, absolute classic from Datasoft. Black Lamp from Firebird. Boulder Dash, again from First Star. Blinky's Scary School. Pluck Rogers' Planet of Doom, which is also on the C64. Bomb Jake. Now this is brilliant. Very, very well made homebrew version. Beer Belly Bert's Brew Biz, you can also get that on the 64. Ball Blazer from Lucasfilm, superb. Congo Bongo, based on the coin-op. Cohen's Towers, from the creator of Beer Belly Bert. Conan, Hall of Volta, originally in development as Volta. Then added the Conan license. Choplifter, based on Dan Gorlin's game. Chop Suey, martial arts game from English Software. Cosmic Tunnels. Crack Up from Atlantis. Crumble's Crisis. Chucky Egg, well known. So then a feature on Datasoft and its games. Drop Zone from Arch McLean, superb. Decathlon from Activision. Dimension X from 1984, interesting 3D game. Droll from Broderbund, very tricky game that. The Dallas Quest, also from Datasoft. It's a text adventure based on Soap Dallas. Dino's Quest from 2014. Daylight Robbery. Draconis from Zeppelin, very impressive game. Dragon Riders of Pern, based on the novels. Drelbs, very strange game, do enjoy it a lot. Audience was Sean Townsend, who programmed the Atari Chucky Egg. Darts, Druid. Now, I love playing Druid on the C64. It's just good on Atari. Electroglide, 3D racing game. The Adylon, Stone Cold Classic, superb characters. Escape from Doom World, SBL, Excelsior, Encounter, brilliant work by Paul Wokes, 3D shoot 'em up, moves really smoothly, cleverly done. European Super Soccer, Fight Night, great fun from Sydney Development, very comical boxes. Fort Apocalypse, Feud, Fidget, Spin Forest, Paul Norman again, good game, good conversion. Scott Adams, who created many early text adventures for Adventure International. Frogger 2, 3D. The classic Gauntlet. The Goonies, brilliant game. The two characters on each screen, you switch control between them, so you have to move switches and lift things and move things around. Cooperating, very clever. Gemstone Warrior, RPG. Ghostbusters, the classic. Ghost Chaser. Great American Cross Country Road Race, good game, never did get the hang of that one. Green Beret, decent conversion on the Atari. Gun Law, Gunfighter, Gunslinger, interesting sort of almost icon driven, because you pick words, you can pick vocabulary from the right there. Hero, Helicopter Emergency Rescue Operation, great game. Then we have the 65, the 1300, 130 XE, matching peripherals for that. Hard Hat Mac, Hawk Quest, Henry's House, I love playing that on the C64, love the way the screens change when you pick up certain items. Hobgoblin, which is a more recent one, 2008. Hans Kloss, 1992. Infiltrator, interesting design by Chris Gray, not the biggest fan of that. Jet Boot Jack, Jumpman from Epix. Joe Blade 2, prefer the original. Java Jim. Kickstart, I love Kickstart and its sequel, good games. Karateka, Jordan Mechner. Coroner's Rift, again, Lucasfilm, superb games. Kissing Cousins from English Software, slightly dubious one. LA SWAT. Now, there's a lot of people who like it. I think it's terrible, particularly the C64 version, but hey, whatever. Laserhawk, Laura, Last V8. Yes, we'll skip on from that one. Leaderboard, superb golf game. Little Devil, Load Runner, another Stone Cold classic. And very clever. Don't know if it's got the construction kit. Yes, it has got the level editor. The Last Guardian, Loco, based on Tony Crowther's game. More adverts. The hardware and the games. And then we have an interview with John Williams, very prolific coder on the Atari. Also did quite a few C64 games. Master of the Lamps, very good fun. Russell Lieblich there. Mercenary, superb from Paul Wokes, 3D game. Mediator, Mr. Robot. Milk Race, I'm not a fan, but I know people are. Mule, multiplayer trading game, superb game. Mission Shark, Montezuma's Revenge, do love Montezuma. I hope to interview Robert Jager soon. Midnight, Masters of Time, Mirax Force, Necromancer, Ninja Horse on the C64, Nuclear Nick, piece on Synapse Software, Oil's Well, Ollie's Follies, Operation Blood, very good Operation Wolf clone, O'Reilly's Mine, good fun, Fantasy 1, more role-playing, Pit Stop 2, great game, Pitfall 2, very good, Polar Pierre, Puyan, based on the Konami arcade game, Pondering About Max, audience with Tony Wilson and Russell Knight, Plastron, Rainbow Walker, and I played that on the 64, very interesting, very different, like the presentation, Raid over Moscow, Realm of Impossibility, not my favourite, but good fun, Rescue on Fractalus, oh I love that, especially the moment when the alien jumps in front of the screen, tries to break in, River Raid, classic, Rampage, good fun, Rally Speedway, Steve Englehart interviewed from the Advanced Games Group. Scrolls of Abaddon. Seamus, Speed King, not bad, not bad. Spelunker, now this one gets forgotten quite a bit. So you're exploring caves, you have certain items you can use, including dynamite. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, this is a distant ancestor of the classic Spelunking. Spy Hunter, Spy vs Spy. Oh, I do love that game. Brilliant design by Mike Riddell. Love the traps. Sequel, The Island Caper. There's the third game, Arctic Antics, as well. Stealth, not bad. Fly Towards the Tower. Steve Davis Snooker. Summer Games. I mean, Summer Games was brilliant. We'll skip over that one. Star Shuttle. 7 Cities of Gold. Saracen. Schreckenstein. Now, this has just recently got a conversion to the C64. It's a 2-player game. Got to collect the candles. Locations which are randomised. And then when you've lit the candles, so you pick up one of those and light one of those, that'll then reveal the keys which lead the way to the exit. Good fun. Tale of Beta Lyra Tapper from the arcade game. Decent conversion on the Atari. Time Slip. John Williams recently converted that back to the C64. Piece on Broderbund. Trailblazer from Sean Southern. Superb. Great fun. The Pawn from Rainbird. Trivia Quest. Not bad. Up and Down, Sega Arcade. Ultima Free. Vicky, based on the Viking. Now we have the loading screen gallery. Who Dares Wins 2. Good effort, that. Noah Falstein from Lucasfilm, interviewed. Winter Olympiad 88. Warhawk, also available on the C64. Whistler's Brother, rather than his mother. War Games, based on Matthew Broderick film. World Karate Championship, otherwise known as International Karate. Now this is good. However you want to call it. 3D game, almost like Trailblazer really. Got a great C64 version. There's now an Amiga version. Classic Zaxxon. Zybex. Oh, I love Zybex on the C64. Not played as much of the Atari version, but you can play 2 players simultaneously, and the weapon system very clever. Zorro, another of Datasoft's character games. An audience with Antic, the Atari 8-bit podcast. Emulating the Atari 8-bit. And special thanks. So, it's another fascinating book on my retro shelf. And Greyfox Books, always beautifully designed. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Keep watching the channel for more merch stand, unboxing, gameplay and retro shelf videos.